When it comes to animal farms, tree farms, and much more, there's a better way to do it with industrial foregoing. This mod pack has a lot of possibilities when it comes to automation, such as crop planting and harvesting, to tree farms that can get you excess power and materials, animal farms that can feed, separate, and collect, powerful energy generation, mob spawners that can let you duplicate and collect their resources, ore generation with the power of lasers, and much more. This is Cuppa Time, presented by Spiral and Coffee. To get started in industrial foregoing, first we're going to need plastic. Plastic is required to build all the rest of the machines. To get started making plastic, first you're going to need to put down a tree fluid extractor. After that, place down your latex processing unit, and then you'll connect them both with a fluid conduit of your choice. Send the fluid from the tree fluid extractor to the latex processing unit. Then connect the latex processing unit to power, and put water in the latex processing unit, as it will require latex and water. Place a log in front of the tree fluid extractor, and give it some power. After some time passes, you'll finally get tiny dry rubber, which will turn into plastic. Take out the tiny dry rubber, and we'll bring it over to a crafting station to turn it into dry rubber. Once you have the dry rubber, all you gotta do is cook it, and then you will get plastic. Now, let's upgrade our setup with the addition of a water condensator. This will pump fluid directly into the latex processing unit, so you don't have to with a bucket. Place it down between two water sources and extract the fluid into the latex processing unit. It will require 2 sources of water, up to 4. To take this a step further for faster plastic, we can now make the Petrified fuel generator, which is there on top, and this is the power generation for this mod pack. We'll use 3 tree fluid extractors for more speed, and a block placer. The block placer will automatically put down logs with its internal storage. Hook all these fluid pipes up, make sure to set them all to extract to go into the latex processing unit. The block placer will require power, so plug that into your Petrified fuel generator. And we're adding 2 more water sources here just to speed up the water condensator. The Petrified fuel generator will accept logs, charcoal, or blocks of charcoal. Different fuel sources will provide different levels of power. We're now going to set up an automated tree farm, which will power itself. Although we're going to start a little bit simpler than this first. Industrial foregoing machines have an option to add range add-ons. Range add-ons are used to increase the radius of the machine's effect, and here's a quick demonstration. Let's now get working on a self-powered tree farm. We'll need the plant sower, plant gatherer, and petrified fuel generator. We'll be working with a 5x5 area made of dirt. On the end, you'll have your plant gatherer, and in the center, your plant sower. We're using item conduits to connect the two, and you'll be outputting from the plant gatherer into the plant sower. Now we're going to be adding the petrified fuel generator, which will be pumping the logs from the tree farm into, which will then power itself. We set up a quick filter there to make sure only logs go in. Again, your mod pack may vary and you might need to use different cables. We're now going to attach power cables to the 3 machines. We're going to add some wood to start it off. And we're going to put saplings in the plant sower so it can start planting automatically on the top. And we put a range add-on in both of these machines to make the 5x5 happen. Now we will improve this setup with a resourceful furnace. This will give us more power and more logs in the long run. Place the resourceful furnace now at the bottom, and have the plant gatherer output its items towards that. Add the petrified fuel generator in. So this way logs cooked in the resourceful furnace will now turn into charcoal, which will give the petrified fuel generator more power. Connect all of the machines to power once again. And make sure to connect the plant sower with item conduits to the plant gatherer. We want to make sure that saplings gathered from the plant gatherer go into the plant sower so it keeps replanting. Now get the system started by adding some logs to the resourceful furnace. Now let's get started with an auto-feeding and separating cow farm, splitting the babies up from their mothers. We'll need an animal breeder, an animal baby separator, and a petrified fuel generator. Although any power will work. We're using 2 5x5 areas, so remember the range add-ons. We'll start with the animal feeder placed in facing one of the pens. And we're going to put wheat in. This will automatically feed the cows. Place the animal baby separator facing the first pen. Now we just need to add both of them to power. And we're just going to put some fences up here on the side so they don't jump on the block. Connect all the blocks to power. And once you have cows inside of the pen, they will automatically be bred. What are you doing?
You asked me to build a tree farm.
But this isn't SevTech. Just wait.
Oh.